Today I'm here with Ross from Pleiades 2. Today we're going to discuss the northern Great Barrier Reef. You get a completely different experience on the northern Great Barrier Reef. Ross, from your experience, what actually defines the northern Great Barrier Reef as a luxury yacht charter destination?
Well, the distance from the mainland to access points, the northern part of that reef is pretty spectacular. It's very close to the outer edge of the reef, so the continental shelf, so you're getting a lot better water coming into that reef area. So therefore you get a lot of diversity in the marine environment. So you're getting different things like the different plate corals and massive big giant clams, things like that, all up in those areas.
The best diving and snorkelling in Australia is found on the Great Barrier Reef. What actually makes this region stand out at that level?
As I said before, we've got the clarity of the water, diversity of all the marine life. So we've got the hard corals out in this area, where down south you've got the fringing coral and you've got the softer corals around the islands and the reefs. But certainly up north you've got those the harder corals. You've got all the different dive sites up there which are world-renowned dive sites, such as the Cod Hole and the Ribbon Reefs. So the remoteness of it as well is one of those things that apply to a lot of people. They're very keen on getting away from the mainstream diving areas, and these are quite remote diving areas.
The marine life that you encounter out here is on another level. What are guests actually experiencing in terms of marine life on these charters?
Lots of different marine life you can get different times of the year. Of course, we have minke whales up in that area. We also have the humpback whales coming up through their migration to breed up in the Great Barrier Reef areas. Also places like the Cod Hole. It's named for the Cod Hole because they have giant potato cod there. And I've been diving there. I've seen some there that look like buses with fins. They are absolutely huge. Turtles up there as well. There's a lot of different types of turtles. I think 6 out of the 7 types of turtles can be found up in those areas. Some of the islands up through there are also the breeding grounds for these turtles. So very popular with people going up there and watching these young turtles hatch. Coming down to the beach. So it's quite diverse in that way of all the sort of marine life up in that area.
Fantastic. Timing plays a huge role in what you experience on the Great Barrier Reef. Ross, what should guests understand about the timing and the seasons when planning a charter holiday?
It certainly depends on timing, the charters, depending on what you want to see. We have minke whales. They come up through June and July. We also have the humpback migration, which is from May through to September. We also have the hammerhead sharks migrating up there as well. So the timing is very important, so depending on what you want to see. The turtle breeding is usually at the end of the year. Also in the summer months it is the wet season, so you can still charter up there, but there is a fair bit of rain up there in different areas. It's not all at once, so they're just scattered showers or thunderstorms at the end of the day, but certainly the timing is quite important in that area up there.
One of the biggest differences out here is what happens when you actually have more time on a yacht. Ross, why does a longer charter completely change how guests experience the Great Barrier Reef?
A longer charter is better because you have the flexibility of going to different reefs. You also have the flexibility of changing things depending on the weather.
Right.
So if you plan to go to a certain spot and the weather's not very good for that particular day, you can also re-plan to go to that particular spot on a better day.
Okay.
So certainly having that longer charter gives us a lot more flexibility for you to enjoy the best of the reef.